Morning dudes, hope you're all well. Another beautiful day. Look at that. Or is it there? Sun. I've got to get used to looking at the camera. So I look at the green dot and then everything should be cool. Right, so quick job this morning. We've got a Ranger 570 mid-size SP. Just doing a full fluid and filter service on it. Digital wrench connection. I might just flip the video so you can see this bit. So smooth bit of editing coming up. Beautiful, man. Thank you, dude.
What are you looking at?
You, dude.
How are you recording, my bro?
Yeah, man. Good for morale. Team effort. Tommy just bought us a brew. Good old man. I think that should be cleaner. So we were talking about digital wrench before. So back again. Connecting digital wrench. So this is going to be funky one-handed as well. Let's get in. So this is the port, and this is going to go in here, and then we can connect this into. Oh, you're right. No, it's cool, man. So digi wrench on here. Turn the ignition off. Stop the fans. So we connect it up. Again, change the COM port. And then we can go auto identify. Once it says connected here, it'll connect here. And this should bring up. Once it vehicle's detected, it should flash up VIN and model. But it doesn't seem to be doing that. Let's go back here again. It's got all that bit done. Detecting engine. There she blows. So that, when red flashes up, that shows us trouble code. So if you go into here, the ECU, which is the brain, will store the trouble codes. So we can actually, so we've got brake switch stuck and then no description. So it's inactive. So it could just be a glitch. So we clear the codes. Exciting video. Let's see if we can fast forward this bit. So no trouble codes, cool. Back to here again. Service report. So any of the service reports during each service we'll do a report just so that it gives us a history of the machine. So I'm going to start this one now. So bear with that one. And then turn the key. I gotta get a holder for the phone. I'm probably gonna do that. So we go new service report, put the hours in, so this one's done 1432160. The hours, the miles, spoon. This one 162.7 hours. I'll leave that bit because I know whose it is. Just put 15 or 16, that was 16. October 2023. Oh, 60. Service. Engine on. Cold. Codes cleared. So basically this just gives us a bit of a report on what condition this service report was taken in. So engine on, so engine running, because you can do them where the engine's off. You basically do a 3 report each time. So ignition on only, engine cold, engine hot, and then that way you've got a base comparison each time. There's all this. sites. You can do it as long as you use my phone to set up a hotspot. I can connect the laptop so we can do this job on site as well. So I'll skip to the end of this video because it'll be a lot more entertaining then once this is all done. So what we've noticed while we're in here as well, this is a seat grommet. So this sits in there normally, and this little seat plug locates into it. So I'm going to replace this with jack under warranty. And I haven't got one in stock, but I'm going to take one off a new machine. Because when I've got it off the new machine, I can order it. Jack can have his machine back. We're not waiting for parts. There we go. So I'll take this one off here. If I can do it without getting the old one. This one. I think it's going to be a two-handed job again. After wrestling it, this is what it should look like. So basically it's split on that bottom section. So yeah, we'll put him back in there. Him back in there. This is what they look like brand new. This one's got the old animal canopy on. So at the moment Polaris are doing a special on the doors, actually a special on the cab. So 3/4 cab, it makes it go out of focus. So front screen, roof and rear, wiper washer unit. You get that free, you just pay for the doors, and they're about $15.75 plus VAT. So base unit's 12, $15.75, and then if you're putting the cab on, you generally put a heater in there as well, so they're about 800, so I think it's about 14.5. Decent job. Anyway, let's go back to Jack's. So by now, that has finished the service report and sent that to Polaris. And then if we go back to here, these are all the reports we did this morning. So we then just go to here, back to there. And shut it down. Not that these get mucky at all. So what we do? There you go. That's back in there. Sorry, I'm gonna go two-handed on this bad boy. You're in. Right. Bit of lube for that, and then we should be golden. Job's a fish. Right. There. Yeah, back in. I've got to get some sort of camera. Oh, like a glove. Beautiful. I just realised this video thing, every time you switch the orientation it changes, so I've probably done it wrong. But anyway, she's back in, lubed up, goes in like a dream treat, no problem at all. Job's a good one. So that's how we sort of, well, we'll do a proper health check on it as well, but little things like that, you just see them and then you think, yeah, I'll change that while I'm in there. So, DigiWrench is really cool, and it helps compare machines that change from service to service, really. So if you get a running issue, you can go back, check all the old sensor settings and things like that, which helps. So yeah, we'll get into another job now. Next little job. Tyres. So people say, oh, can you fit some tyres for us? I was like, yeah, no problem at all. We have to do a little bit of prep beforehand, because tyres generally come folded up like a sandwich or a pretzel. So these two beads are basically got to go either side of the rim. And when they're like this, they don't bead against the edge, because these are tubeless. So tubeless tyres, the benefit of a tubeless tyre is that if you get a puncture out and about, you can just basically plug the tyre. You haven't got to take it off the rim, change the inner tube, or plug the inner tube, anything like that. So tubeless tyres are cool to start with, and that's why off-road vehicles generally use those. So, but to make them sit on the tyre, you actually have to have the tyre bead itself. It can't rely on anything else to seal it. So that's where these two need to seal against the bead. So you have to warm them up, put an inner tube in them, put them on the fire, dude, and then hope that they turn into this shape. So with the bead a lot wider. Hopefully that works. Anyway, we'll see what it looks like. So this is how we do it, folks. You put the inner tube in the tyre in its constricted form, and then I'll just do a time lapse. In fact, I won't do a time lapse, I'll just go, and then that'll be inflated. So 3, 2, 1, et voila. And then what we do is we put it in front of the burner, and then put it in there. Do this, heat it up, let it cool down with that in. So you heat it up now with the tyre in the tube in, and then turn the burner off, and then let it cool down, and it should hold its form like that one. That's the idea anyway. So the old Warhorse, what have we got? Land Rover Discovery 4, which is September 2009, I think she was made. So one of the first of the 4th generation. She's having a bit of work done. We're going to Buxton 4x4. We used them actually for an emergency job. The old man was delivering a Ranger back. I think we were on holiday at some point, and the fuel filter split, so it just dumped all the fuel basically on the road, and we ended up sort of stranded. These dudes picked him up and sorted the fuel problem. We also had an issue with the coolant, so it was leaking oil into the coolant somewhere, probably through the oil cooler, I think. And they drained all the coolant out, sorted the oil leak, put a new expansion tank on it, and it's amazing. Well, she's done about 201,000 miles, so she's going back to Martin and the crew to have a bit. Ooh, Ferrari, La Ferrari. Oh, red light. Sorry, dude. Let's just go.
In half a mile, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Bakewell Road, A6.
Roger that. So yeah, just making our way there now. It's going to have the rear bushes done. It's going to have the park brake done. It's going to have front suspension checked. It's going to have the... What else is it going to have done? Oh, I was trying to think of the list. Basically a health check, just to get her back up on an even keel. So I'll do another little vid when we get there.